call to order the Senior Liaison Committee. Why does it say special meeting?
Because we didn't approve the 24 dates
Gotcha.
yet, so the January had to be special and then the rest would be regular.
Okay, so special meeting agenda for Monday, January 22nd. First item is public comments, but seeing no one from the public, we will move on to item 3, approval of the October 23 meeting minutes.
I move approval of the October 23, 2023 minutes.
Dave, since you weren't here, I'll second. Any discussion? No. All those in favor? Aye. And one abstention? Okay. Gina, update senior services.
Okay. Our membership as of this morning was 2,055 people. 1,670 are residents and 385 are non-residents. That number changes like depending on whenever you pull the report because people expire in membership every different day.
Yep.
Our lunch program has an average of about 45 people for October, November, and December. 86% were residents and 14% were non-residents. We found a new thing on MyRec. So 67% were female and it was 66.75 and 33.25 were male. So I found that to be a little interesting. We also have a young woman who's mentally disabled who comes to the center, and if we have any extra lunches, we typically give her a lunch. One of the staff decided that they wanted to be a little more dignified and is actually paying for this person to have lunch at least once or twice a week, which I thought was lovely, a really nice gesture. The ARPA grant, we're just waiting on our dishes. We've got our trash receptacles, we've got silverware, the dishwasher's finally in and working. So it's just a matter of getting the dishes and then we'll start serving lunch on real plates and real silverware. And we're working with the Dream Academy for assistance with the scraping of the dishes and putting them in the dishwasher. So hopefully that will work. Facility improvements. Handrails were installed in the hallway coming from Town Hall, the long corridor, on both sides, which has helped a lot of people who use canes, that they can walk a little, negotiate a little bit better. 2 new bar stools were purchased. They matched the ones that were already there. The cost for each was over $1,000. A cafe volunteer paid for it and suggested that we get more because it's always so busy there. So it was wonderful. We just put the order in. It took several months, but we finally got them. The bleachers in the gymnasium were removed to allow us to put another pickleball court in there. So now we have 2 pickleball courts going. People are thrilled. And I believe Parks and Rec is going to start badminton. So it's another reason to have 2 courts. So that gym is getting used round the clock. Special events, as we talked about, the margarita luncheon last week, it was a Jimmy Buffett tribute. That went well. We had 128 actually sold tickets. As far as luncheons go, we have one on the 31st called Double Treble. We have a birthday bingo bash on February 28th. The mayor will be there on March 8th to give an update of what's going on in town. We have 2 St. Patrick's Day events because notoriously they sell out right away. The first is a luncheon with entertainment on the 13th, and then on the 18th we're doing a bingo. Both will have corned beef and cabbage. And a jukebox bingo is on the 27th of March. For special events, we had an art show last week that was well attended. It was our collage artists. Very, very good artwork. I mean, I was amazed by it. On the 24th, we have Ways of Listening, and it's the marriage of Figaro. So people will come and see part of it, talk to somebody who knows about it, and just learn how to listen to the opera. We just got this on February 7th. The Connecticut Department of Aging and Disability Services State Unit on Aging is doing a community conversation, and Rocky Hill was chosen as one of the sites. I believe there's 7 or 8 in the state that they're doing in the next month or 2. I have flyers if anyone's interested. It is free. It's from 10 to 12.
I announced that at the council meeting.
Yep.
But the contact number, I think, is the state number.
Yep.
And when Ray announced it, I think he said they can call your department.
We'll
as
st-
well, so
yeah,
I just
we'll
want to make sure
pass it
that
on.
people that want to attend can.
Yeah, I usually put our number on everything
Yep.
just to be on the safe side, but this is what they wanted.
Okay.
So, yep, anyone can come and hopefully we'll get a large group. For some educational programs, we're doing a self-defense for women, and that's already full. That's on the 24th. We're able to take 25 people, and that's already full. Blue Zones, lessons for living longer, will be on the 26th. We have a tax update on the 29th. The science of CBD is going to be on the 2nd. We have a Black History in Connecticut program, February 7th. Bushnell's coming in and doing a program, Bushnell to Go, talking about the services that they offer. On the 4th of March, we're doing an overdose education and Narcan training class with the health department. And we're going to also offer that to our volunteers, and it's free of charge. And March 6th, we're doing adult bullying, which I think would be a good topic. The Landing gift shop in December had its best month yet in sales. We did 1,453. The volunteers opened when Parks and Rec did their big Christmas holiday event and did very well that day, so I think that bumped them over. They'll also be open for Hop Around the Hill, which is their spring event on March 23rd. We have a trip to New York called High Society on April 10th, and it's already sold out. Resorts Casino and a musical tribute to Tina Turner in May, and we still have plenty of seats for that. It's overnight. And then we're doing an Ireland trip, extended trip in October, and we're already up to 25 registrations. So that trip is going well. We only have 30 seats, so that's almost sold out. Our volunteer appreciation luncheon is scheduled for April 26th. The residents at Ferry Park will have us back again. They pay for the lunch, which is lovely. We'll get entertainment, and the volunteers will get a gift. We have about 125 volunteers. Last year, I think 75 attended. The facility will be closed on President's Day, 2/19, and Good Friday, 3/29. That's all I have.
All right. And you'll send me your notes again, so I
Yes.
have them, or I have to re-listen to the meeting.
Yeah.
Make sure I don't
No, I'll
tend to
send
write
it.
it down. Any questions for Gina on her ongoing events?
Are those notes sent out ahead of time or no?
No.
Okay,
Usually
that's fine.
I'll send.
She usually sends them to me.
Okay, you will, okay.
Okay,
Um,
and Daniel,
Yeah.
so that he
And
can
then they
see.
become part of the minutes.
Okay.
But if we send them to everybody, then it's a meeting, so we can't do that.
Okay, so I'll give them to Daniel and
Yep.
I'll, yeah.
Yeah.
Question,
Yes.
is this, and the only reason I know this is because I looked it up for Passover. Is that 426 volunteer lunch in Stone? Because that's in the middle of Passover.
It's volunteer week, nothing's in stone, but it's volunteer week, and I picked a Friday because we're not as busy here and the volunteers aren't as busy, so more people would be able to go.
Just,
Okay.
it's okay. Just putting it out there because it's early enough,
Okay,
because I can't eat out.
you can't eat out at all. Well, I can see if I can
I might-
change it.
Phil and I might be the only ones, but.
Well,
that's-
no, I don't wanna leave
that's what I'm
anyone
saying.
out.
I could ask, yeah, I mean.
Yeah. I'll check with you after on
If not,
dates that would
okay,
be
yeah.
appropriate.
The next Friday would be okay.
Okay. Okay, I'll ask. I don't think they care. I can try to change the entertainer too. That shouldn't be an issue.
What's the significance of it being volunteer week?
It's National Volunteer Week,
So you try
so
to
I
do
like to
that
do
week?
it during
Okay.
National Volunteer Week, if possible.
Okay.
I mean, don't change it just for us, but just throwing it out there.
Two of our best volunteers, I don't want to leave anyone out.
Any other items? No? Melissa, you have an update for?
I
human
don't,
services?
I don't really.
Okay.
We were, just to kind of put out there for anybody sort of interested, we did go last month and did our presentation for the town council regarding our department and sort of a breakdown and online. Anybody wants to look at that, there is a, if you missed the actual meeting, there's a slideshow presentation with some of the things that we do. Several of which I think incorporate the senior component of our department. and some of the programming that we help get people signed up for. We also did, and I think all of the departments are doing the interview process with Mark Janey, who is going to be doing articles on each department as well. So we have completed that, given him the information, so that should be in the works in the next month or so. I know a lot of seniors watch the paper and the articles, so that will also be another breakdown of sort of some of our services. We had a very successful year with our meals during the holidays last month, meal delivery here in town, so that went well. This is sort of our quarter before the next season that we're focused really on our school programs for the spring and getting ready for graduation. So we're not really, there's not a lot of updates right now. We do have downstairs though, we've just paired with Tri-Circle, who is downstairs right now. They're doing a quilting program for grief after loss program, which is for any family member who has lost somebody due to an overdose or drug-related incident. So they are downstairs doing quilts right now. They pair with DMIS and other programs for their funding. And then there is a support group meeting. So they will be utilizing the senior center and the town building here in our room 4 and our therapy room for ongoing meetings, and that will be posted on our website as well. And I'll be able to send out information on that. So anybody in town who has any family member is welcome to attend, because it's a good location. It's for the whole region, but it's a good location here in town. So we're lucky to have that.
I'll just put this out there, because during the prior council, Mimi, Ed, and I had said, if you guys, because we only meet quarterly, if there's information you want to share, just email it to me before the council meetings, like Gina did for the last one. And even though we don't have a meeting, I'll still give a report of upcoming events or information, just to kind of keep it out there for everybody. Or you could always send it to Daniel, and you could forward it, whatever's easier. Sure.
And I think also if there's a need for a meeting, you can always request it.
Yeah.
It's not in stone that we're only doing these 4 meetings.
Sure.
If something comes up that you need us to meet, we'll meet.
Yeah, we met more regularly when the senior center was being built.
Right.
And now that it's built up and running, there's fortunately less need to meet. Things are running fairly smoothly,
Right.
so that's a positive.
Fingers crossed.
But if people have issues or want to discuss things, we can hold special meetings where they can reach out to us via email. I'm not aware of anything under new business. No? Okay. Approval of the 2024 meeting dates. Mimi, I know you had one change.
Yes, and I think Dan already scheduled a meeting for, instead of April 22nd, because that's the first Vader, Monday, April 29th.
Okay.
He said that was available.
So would you like to make a motion to
I
approve that
move
with the
that
change?
with the change from the April 22nd to April 29th, I move the meeting dates for 2024.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Do we have anything for other? No?
Move to adjourn.
Yeah. We have a second, Dave?
You got a second?
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you.
Drive by.
Thank you.
Right?